Hey guys, it's me Andrew again, your favorite Canadian YouTuber, eh? And I'm back again with yet another JYS product review video. It's been quite a while since I reviewed one of their gaming products, and they sent me something pretty special today. An accessory bundle kit for Nintendo Switch 2. Fun fact, I'm actually recording this on May 28th, so I actually received this about 8 or 9 days before the Switch 2 even comes out. How cool is that? Okay, that's what the back looks like. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, what I'm pulling out first. Ooh, is this the controller charger? Yes, it is. Nice. I think on the package, I think it appears to have like some sort of like little glowing light up effect around the edge there. Yeah, it definitely looks like it has one, even though it's not plugged in at the moment. Oh, that's gonna look cool. Oh, I see it has those little prong things there, the ones that a lot of people were really worried about them breaking off, but even though there is proof that that doesn't happen. Well, while I don't have my Switch 2 yet, and it's not out yet, I do have my original Nintendo Switch right here for size comparison. It might not look all that different in size here, but I think it's mainly because like the inner part of the Joy-Con 2 that sort of sticks out quite a bit more than this one does, whereas this one only sticks out for like a millimeter or two. The Switch 2's Joy-Cons are not only larger, but this thing here actually sticks out quite a bit more, like I think like 2 or 3 times more. So I think that's what this is shaping here. Like, you know what I mean. So like part to like the outer edge of the Joy-Con, like sticking outside here, is probably going to like stick outside going over this hole. This probably sounds weird when words, but you know what? I'll test it out when I receive my Switch 2 on launch day. Oh, you see we have a little like instruction booklet here. I'll definitely be sure to read that. All right, what do we got here? And ooh, a steering wheel. Hey, is this for the original Joy-Con? Oh. Okay, I don't know why I said that. I feel like an idiot. Yeah, and this actually highlights more of what I was talking about earlier with like the shape of what I was talking about here. Like, see how this thing sticks out a bit more than this? Well, oh, the wheels are 2 different sizes. Yeah, they look like they were 2 different sizes in the package. I wasn't sure if it was just like the perspective on the picture or not, but no, apparently, I was actually wondering if they are different sizes. Are the Joy-Cons the same size, or huh? Nope. It looks like the inner hole is the same size. It's just like the outer shell of the wheel are different sizes. I guess yeah, I do think it's a cool idea though. Like ooh, oh, would you look at that? It even has like little buttons on the back. Like if you look closely here, you'll see like this thing coming out. I'm not sure how well you can see it. You get the idea. I do think that's neat though. Like it definitely adds more. This one does too. Like if you have like small hands or big hands, or whichever one feels more comfortable, it's nice to have the option to choose between 2 different wheel sizes. Yeah. Well, now I know I don't need to pre-order the official Joy-Cons. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice case right here. And Oh, is this thing made of glass or plastic? I can't tell. And I believe this is a game cartridge holder. As far as I'm aware, the Switch 2 cartridges are the same size as the original Switch. Maybe with like a very slight shape difference on the back. Oh. Oh, are those magnetic? Oh, they are. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, the at first for a split second, my brain almost went, "Oh crap, did I just break it?" But no, they, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. They just snap on magnetically, like you just take it off and then snap it back on. That's actually pretty cool. And I guess it kind of eliminates the worry of you know, like if you buy like one of those cheap plastic game cases and then the thing just breaks off. Well, now I know. I'm glad I know I don't have to worry about that with this thing. Maybe it's best I don't do that. Yeah, I wonder, do these things come in larger sizes? That'd be good to know. Okay, moving on. Alright, next up, we have what appears to be a vertical stand. Yep, looks like it is. Oh, right, it's this way. I feel stupid. Yes, let's see, does it have the adjustable levels? Yes, it does. Okay. This one's thinner than the other for some reason. Yeah, that's cool. You know, I remember the original Switch often had these, made by a lot of different companies. I think usually so that it makes it easier to charge in tabletop mode. Although, I do feel like this is a little bit unnecessary since, you know, the Switch 2 will have 2 USB Type-C ports, one on the top and bottom, so I'm not sure if it really needs this thing or not. Although, plus, you know, it has a much larger stand, much sturdier one, too, compared to, like, this floppy little piece of crap. Although, I guess if you want to, like, angle that very specifically, maybe this thing might have some use. So far, I'm not entirely sure if I'll be using this thing or not. It's still cool, I guess. Alright, what's next? Ooh! Rips. Ugh, I love these things. Oh, is that a strap? Not sure if you really need a strap to hold one of these, but it's cool. So yeah, I actually have a pair of these for the original Switch. Yeah, actually fits surprisingly good. Although I doubt the size difference with these things is going to work quite as well. But you get the idea. So yeah, basically it makes the Joy-Cons much more comfortable to hold. Oh man, these ones are differently shaped than the ones I have, so it might take me a bit of time to get used to the feel and the grip of it. But hey, maybe when I actually slip the Joy-Con 2 in and hold it, it'll actually feel more comfortable and natural. I guess I'll see. Oh, and there's the other one. Nice. Hey. Now what's this? Ooh. It's a USB Type-C cable. I'm guessing that's for this thing. Yes, it is. Well, that'll certainly come in handy. Let's see, is this the last thing to pull out of? Could have sworn there were a couple other things in there. Maybe they're inside the case. Yes, the Switch 2 game case. I'm glad I have one of those. Yeah, because one of the things I was wondering, what kind of case should I get for my Switch 2? Not gonna lie, this actually feels really nice. It actually feels pretty similar to to my Nixie case. As a matter of fact, I think it's practically the same material. Close enough. But yeah, that's cool. Well, let's, you can definitely see a width difference here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe very slightly. You get the idea. Yeah, my Nixie case here, that's what I use to hold my Switch and GameCube Joy-Cons. Alright. Oh, yeah, I was right. The other stuff is in here. I guess it only makes sense, you know, for space organizing. Ooh. Game cartridge slots. Okay, of course, why are there daisy-chained zippers here? I don't know. It's a little weird, I'll admit, to have like two zippers like this. Well, I guess it works. Yeah, see a little like pocket there to hold stuff. I might put a little padding on this zipper here though, just so it doesn't, so there's no risk of scratching the console or anything. Let's see, 10 game slots here. Okay, hold up to 10 games. Yeah. Oh, well, you can definitely see the difference. Not a bad case. I'm sure there will probably be better options available when the Switch 2 comes out, but I think this will make at least a nice starting case. Oh look, there's the JYS logo. I kind of wish this thing had a strap. Oh! Oh, what do you know? Wish granted. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, I was about to say my only complaint was that it doesn't have a strap, and there it is. Yeah. Oh, I see it has two different hook things. Like this thing here has like a little clamp-on thing, whereas this one here is shaped a little different. I think that's so that you can slip the loop, this loop in there. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get that in there. Yeah, it's a little difficult, not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Oh. Nice. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure how sturdy it is yet. I guess I'll know once I have the console. But yeah, this will make a nice starting case at least. I'm not sure if I'll get like a. I'm not sure if I'll get like a different case at some point in the future. Maybe, maybe not. Like maybe if Nixie makes like a new special Joy-Cons for the Switch 2, like. I thought that was close. That was weird. Like maybe GameCube Joy-Cons for the Switch 2. Maybe no. Obviously they're too thick, but no. You get the idea. Like if they make like a Switch 2 GameCube Joy-Cons, maybe I'll get like a special case for that. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. Well, is there anything? Oh yeah, there's other stuff in here. I almost wrapped it up too early. Oh, there it is. And of course we have the. And of course we have the silicone sleeves for the Joy-Cons. This should have like a much more like, you know, you can see like the little difference. Jeez, I'm fumbling these. There. Kind of. You get the idea. Yeah, of course, there's a little like thumb grips there. Personally, I always found these a bit slippery and counterproductive. But hey, I'll try them out once I receive. You can definitely see a size difference there, obviously. Let's see, is there anything else here I need to take a look at? Yes, there is. Oh, this appears to be a hard shell case for the Switch 2. I'm sorry if that's getting annoying. And it has a little stand on it here. If I can get it open. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. It has like a little thing that kind of comes out like that. So instead of just simply popping out diagonally, it's when it opens, it slides down, and this thing catches it and snaps it in place. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I'll admit the plastic feels a little bit rubbery and is a little softer than I expected it to be. Maybe not nearly as soft as the silicone, but well, actually kind of similar, except this is a little harder. But I don't even have to switch to yet. Already, this feels surprisingly comfortable. This will definitely help for sure. I wonder, can this thing fit in the case? Well, that's probably a stupid question because it was in the case originally. Let's see, can this thing go in the case? Oh, I got the thing open. I'm an idiot. Let's see. It kind of looks like it, although I should probably close it just to make sure. Oh, okay. So it looks like that the shell thing can fit in there. I'm not sure how different it'll be when I actually have the Switch 2 attached to it. I'll admit, on one end, it looks like one end, the bottom end, juts out a bit more than the top end, you know, due to like the handle things here. Although there are also a couple trigger things here, so maybe those fit in these holes. Well, I'll know once I got the console. Ah, yes, and finally. Let's see, is this a screen protector? This is definitely a screen protector for sure. I should definitely keep that intact just so it doesn't get damaged before I even receive my Switch. That would be terrible. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know what this thing is. Top for Switch 2. Like, does this go with this thing here, or... I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know what this thing is. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm guessing it's like a protective frame or something. Well, this gives a good idea how big the screen is. But again, I guess we already kind of know that. And I believe this is a patch installation cleaning kit. Cleaning kit, yeah, that's definitely a good idea. This is kind of a necessary thing when installing a new screen protector, of course. Okay, let's see, is that everything in here? Maybe we'll put these in here for safekeeping. Alongside this thing. Yeah, well, that looks like everything. I should probably put this back in the casing just so it doesn't get damaged. Well, looks like I finished the unboxing portion of things. I'll film the testing portion on the Switch 2's launch day. Once I receive my Switch, I'll test these bad boys out. Alright, fast forward to June 5th, and I finally got my Nintendo Switch 2. Now, at first I wasn't all that crazy about the silicone casings on the Joy-Cons. I do say that they don't seem to interfere with the connection. That's a good thing. Usually I'm not a big fan of these sort of things, but I do like how that they add a bit more of like a curve or a bump to the back, which definitely makes definitely adds a more natural like holding curve around the palms. Like that's probably I probably could have worded that better, but you get the idea. It feels much more comfortable to hold. Okay, as for the case, as you can see, it holds up to 10 games. Seems to hold it securely well enough. Has a neat little pouch to carry other stuff in here, like those things for the Joy-Con mice, and I am also keeping my little like Nintendo Switch stylus in here. That'll be coming handy. Oh, and of course the magnetic casing things here that hold a few more games. Why not? Oh, and some amiibo cards too. Let's come here and do this with one hand. Forgot I said that. I know there's probably better cases out there, but for a starter case at least, this ain't half bad. I do like how that has some nice metal hooks keeping it together on both ends. Nice. Yeah, not sure if I'll be getting another case in the future or not. Probably will, especially if Nixie makes some new like GameCube Joy-Cons for Switch 2 or something. But this is a nice case to start with, for sure. Okay, as for the hard shell casing thing here. Oh man, this was a little tricky to put on. I'd recommend going in like sticking in the top ends first. You know, like sticking like the bumpers and triggers like sort of this way going into it, and then push it down into the lower areas. Because if you like push like the bottom part into the bottom first, and it'll slide in nicely, but then you're gonna have a difficult time trying to get the top part over it. So definitely go top first. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Despite this being a bit of a challenge to put on. Yeah, it feels comfortable enough. Now, surprisingly, despite having a more firm bump shape here, apparently surprisingly enough, I didn't expect this, but apparently I think the little silicone grips here might actually feel a little bit more comfortable in the Joy-Cons than this thing does. A bit of a surprise, I'll admit. I thought it was going to be the other way around. Typically is for that sort of thing. So, yeah. I'm probably not going to be using this case very often, and I do wish that the size of the case detach alongside the Joy-Cons. Yeah, but hey.
Oh, by the way, I did eventually figure out what the plastic frame thing is for. Turns out it's actually sort of an assist tool used to properly apply the screen protector to the Switch 2. How it works is, you sandwich the screen protector in between the plastic frame and the Switch 2 screen, and once you've got it perfectly secured in place, you slowly remove one end of the cover by pulling the tab. Now granted, there were a couple little air bubbles, though I think that was more of my fault because I removed the plastic frame a bit too early because I wasn't entirely sure if I was doing it right or not, but I was able to fix those air bubbles for the most part.
Okay, as you can see here, this Joy-Con 2 charger holds up to 4 Joy-Cons. I like it has little symbols there, which front ends it needs to meet on, just like on the Switch 2 itself. Even with the silicone casings on, they still fit rather well. Matter of fact, if you look closely, you'll notice that there's, like, just enough room for them to fit, even with the cases on. It seems to charge them well enough. What I like about JYS's products is that typically their controller chargers do have a built-in mechanism to make sure that once the controller is fully charged, it stops the charging so it doesn't overcharge. I know that's kind of a standard thing for a lot of devices, but apparently for a lot of third-party video game accessories, a lot of them seem to not include that, which is kind of a problem. So that's cool. Well, these things are looking fully charged. The lights have gone from red to green. What's cool is that another thing that's cool is that it has like this cool LED light up thing around the edges here, and there's even like a fingerprint scan thing here to turn it on and off. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Well, none of these things are nice and charged. Man, they're really on there, huh? Alright, let's play this thing. Yeah, I'll admit, steering controls probably aren't the most ideal for fast fusion. I'm glad to know this thing at least works, though these are probably more ideal for Mario Kart. Alright, let's try with the grip this time. Yeah, this feels much better with the grip. Yeah, it's really nice to hold. Yeah, it definitely makes holding a single Joy-Con more comfortable for sure. As it was, that's essentially its design purpose. Yeah, of course, for fast fusion, I feel like I have more overall control with the Pro controller. But this still ain't half bad. It works, I guess. Okay, let's start with the little wheel. Already the little wheel doesn't feel very comfortable. And then again, I do have relatively large hands. Yeah, this, oh, yeah, this feels much better. Well, admittedly, I do prefer the regular controls to the, tilt controls with the steering. Ooh, Giantess Pauline. Like I was saying, well, I do admittedly prefer the... did I cancel that too early? Well, admittedly, I do prefer the regular controls to tilt control steering. I've never been that great with wheel controls, to be honest. But this is a nice accessory here. Not entirely sure how it compares to the official Nintendo licensed ones, since I don't have those and I've never tried them, so I can't say for sure. But this is a pretty nice wheel. The bigger one definitely works better for me. Maybe it depends on like the size of your hands or like which, I guess, what generally feels more comfortable for you. But hey, would I recommend these accessories? Absolutely. Well, not all of them might be perfect, but it's still a very nice bundle, and the ones that work very well. This is definitely the case. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys later.